We are going to try to rebuild the Unk squad. The Clippers have not looked their best, and we thought the Unction was going to be a fun little family reunion. It hasn't been. We're going to have to go a drastically different direction if we want to get this team a championship, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. Let's get right to work. I'm not going to lie, before this even really gets into it, and I think I want to trade Kawhi for picks. Like, I know that might sound crazy, but like, I think I'm ready to pull the trigger on that. We tried for 30 minutes to trade Kawhi Leonard. It was all but impossible. We finally landed on trading Kawhi, Derrick Jones, 2 future firsts for Ace Bailey, Yusuf Nurkic, their first round pick for this year, the Timberwolves for next, which is a best swap with Cleveland. Anyway, it might not be the best trade in the world, but we finally got something done. I do have to say, I do love getting Ace Bailey. He's getting a ton of minutes, and he's going to love it here. Gotta have my pick back. So this trade's kind of weak, but we're going full rebuild mode, so we have to have our pick back. So we're doing this trade to get our pick back. Wow. Okay, so you're just like, y'all are just on my dick. It's just nothing I can do. All right. Can we trade these 2 picks to get our singular pick back for next year? Because we're trying to be disgustingly bad, and I need my pick. Thank you. So we're going to trade James Harden and Brook Lopez to the Pistons, and in return, we're going to get a young stud in Jalen Duren and Tobias Harris, who's just going to expire. He's just going to fall off the books. Oh, yeah, absolutely we're going to do this. Absolutely. We're going to trade Ivica Zubac. You see, we just got Jalen Duren, and we're going to send CP3, a.k.a. Rajon Rondo, with him. In return, we're going to get Jim Bob, Keontae George, and a future first-round draft pick. All right, guys, so nobody said the rebuild would be pretty. Year 1, our starting lineup is going to be Keontae George, Cam Christie, Ace Bailey, John Collins, and Jalen Duren. As you can see, our starting lineup is eating up a lot of the minutes. And then off the bench, we're going to have Tobias Harris, Giannis. We are after Darren Peterson as hard as we can be, because we need a 2 guard. We are after Darren Peterson as hard as we could be. Right after that, honestly, bro, I want my guy Caleb Wilson. I know he's way down here, but I want him. I might not take him top 3 because I see where he's at on the game, but I want him. But right behind it would be Michael Brown. Malik Monk for now. I might with dead ass do this. Can I cohese y'all into a first round draft pick for this year? Oh, chat, we do this. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, we're gonna do this because he's not even on a bad contract. Yeah, so the Kings hit us up about this trade. We're gonna trade Tobias Harris, Bradley Beal for Malik Monk, a future first, and Dougie McBuckets. Because I do plan, now that he's here, I do plan on having him here next year. So I don't want him getting mad about not getting burned. So that's our new rotation. This is another trade that, is just us rebuilding. We're going to trade John Collins, Nicholas Batum, and Doug McBuckets. Sorry for the short stay. For Jalen Wells, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Todd Jerome. It is kind of wild. So Shea wins MVP year 1. No surprise there. That's a lot of free throws. Cooper Flagg, Rookie of the Year. Colin Sexton, Sixth Man of the Year. I can see that, no cap. Victor Wembanyama, Defensive Player of the Year. And Keita, Most Improved. 8-8. He wins Most Improved, averaging 8-8, meaning he went from ass to butt cheek. So I'm hoping we're the worst team in the league. If I'm keeping it completely honest, I'm hoping we're the worst team in the league. We are. And the Jazz will be lottery. And where the Kings fall. The Kings are pretty good. So we're going to have about the 20th pick and 2 lottery picks. Who can complain about that? So Keontae George led us in scoring and assists. 23-8. That is lovely. I love to see that. Jordan Miller, second in scoring, only played 1 game. Malik Monk, 20 a night. He's going to be big off the bench next season. Jalen Duren, 16 and 14. And Ace Bailey, he did get better because I ain't going to lie, I was looking super sad at one point. 40%, 14 points, 5 rebounds a night. Not terrible. Anthony Edwards leads the Timberwolves to a championship, beating the Knicks in 5 games. Ain't nobody retiring on my watch. I should have let CP3 retire. Them knees is rusty. We're top 4. Come on, move. Let's go! Let's go! Move again. Ah. Damn, 3rd pick ain't bad though. With the 3rd pick in the draft, We're taking AJ DeBansta from BYU. We are teaming AJ DeBansta up with Ace Bailey. It's going to be a movie. The Duke. That means Caleb Wilson is still on the board. Caleb Wilson is still on the board. I'm taking him. I don't care what y'all say. We're getting Caleb Wilson and AJ DeBansta. Yes, sir. That's it. That one was easy. No thinking at all. I see Caleb Wilson at 12. I'm taking him. He said he's got a hit list. So now that hit list is about to be 11 names long because y'all didn't take him. Y'all let him fall to me. 23rd pick. It's rare I make a pick this late in the draft, but I feel like this could be an impact guy. We're gonna get Tahad Pettiford from Auburn, and he's gonna play next season, no doubt about it. No doubt about it, he's gonna play. All right, so we leave the draft with 3 guys that I think is gonna be pretty big for us. AJ DeBansta, obviously the best, but then Caleb Wilson and Tahad Pettiford. That's a great draft for us. Yeah, sorry, Wizards. I'm about to do you filthy. All right, so we got Jalen Duren back. That's the big thing. And now we have $70 million in cap. So we could actually go get an impact guy to help this team out. Mitchell Robinson accepts he joins the team. And Lou Dort accepts he joins the team. That's beautiful. Okay, so player progression. Jalen Duren does not improve. That's not great. We don't love to see that. Keontae George is up to an 83. I would have hoped for more. Jalen Wells up to an 80. And Ace Bailey up to a 77. It's going to be another long year, but there's a lot of things to be hopeful about. So we're going to start Keontae George, Ace Bailey, AJ DeBansta, Caleb Wilson, Jalen Duren. A very young team, but the potential is evident. This team has a chance to be excellent in just a few years. Here's our bench. Here's the minutes they're receiving. Now, I'm not going to lie to y'all. Here's the plan. Here's the game plan. Let me lay it out for y'all. It's not a big draft coming up. It's just simply not. We got a few picks. What we're going to do is we're going to identify our studs and we're going to see who's underperforming. We're going to make a trade at the draft. We're going to get us a big time free agent in the offseason and we're going to go get a chip. It's that simple. Once again, we're not going to be in the playoffs. We only won 30 games this year, but the team is obviously headed in the right direction. If you look at points, I'm pretty sure AJ DeBansta is leading the team. He is 18-4 a night. Caleb Wilson right behind him, 16-6. Keontae George averaging 15-6. We did cut back on his minutes a little bit. That was to get Tahad Pettiford more involved. 12 minutes per game, 8 points. We like what we see out of him. And I'm not going to lie, Ace Bailey's kind of letting me down, man. I thought in year 2 he would have kind of put it together. He's kind of slacking. I'm not saying we're going to get rid of him, but I would have liked to see more out of the kid out of Rutgers. Timberwolves led by Ant, get them another ring as they beat the Bulls in 6 games. Damn, the first pick is getting traded to the 76ers in exchange for Pascal Siakam. They take Stefan Joksimovic. He looks like he hasn't slept in 10 days. Oh, trading the first pick for Siakam's crazy. Let's see one more time while I'm here. Does anybody want this pick? Have you thought about it and you now want it? Just let me hold the first, bro. I don't see anything that could really, change our trajectory right here. So we're going to trade the 14th pick. We're just going to ship it over to Detroit and get their pick for next year along with a back end pick for this year. Second round pick for Monk. Take them. We got to shoot offers at both, chat, just in case. We got Jokic. Keontae George is coming back, and we got Jokic. That's perfect. Giannis went to the Kings anyway. That's perfect. We just signed Nikola Jokic. The franchise is about to completely change. It just I don't have enough money to sign Jokic. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We're not going to fumble this. There's no way we fumble this. The generational fumble this would be. Okay, look. This could be very bad. We're going to trade Mitchell Robinson and Ty Jerome for Perez and a future first, all to just try to clear up space to get Nikola Jokic, because we said we got him, but then we lost him. Please. Please, Jokic. No. No, what a fumble. I'm at a loss for words. Bro, I'm beside myself. That is the ultimate blue ball if I've ever seen it. So just in case you didn't understand what just happened, we signed Nikola Jokic, but because we hadn't officially signed Keyonte George yet, it didn't let us sign him. So he went back to free agency. I cleared up the money by trading Mitch Robb, got a future first back, and I was going to then go sign Jokic. Well, when I re-offered the contract, he re-signed with Denver. Diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. I think this would be a great get, completely honest. I like a 1-in-1 situation to see how he works with the team, but I think this is a good get if he signs it. And I do think Dalton Knecht would be a good get. Let's not completely, hey, we're not dead here. Porzingis on some similar shit. Let's see. Dalton Knecht signs with us. Porzingis goes to the Heat. That's fine. Thompson, and we bring in Ausar Thompson. Bringing in Ausar Thompson and Dalton Knecht is not a bad move. Everything is coming together. Look at our team to see what we need. Point guard straight. 2 guard should be okay. Wells is not happy. I get it. We need a backup 4. We need a backup 4 and 5. Josh Hart for the low. I don't hate that. Let's get Day'Ron Sharpe. Operation Fanatario. Give him a contract. This is absolutely beautiful. This was worth it all. This is absolutely, yeah, Jokic edged us. Jokic absolutely edged us. I refuse, chat, to believe that was our fault. Sure, salary cap issue, fine, whatever. But he absolutely blue balled us at the end of the day. At the end of the day, he absolutely blue balled us. Thompson is our best player at 85 overall. Jalen Duren right behind him at 85. Keyonte George, 85. This is where it gets good. This is where it gets fun to look at. Ace Bailey, 83 overall. AJ Debasda, 83 overall. Up 4 and 6 right here. Dalton Knecht at 82. He's going to be huge off the bench. Jalen Wells up to an 83 and Caleb Wilson up to an 80. And we might make the playoffs. I'm not even bullshitting you. Run this starting lineup right here. It's pretty much the same, except Ausar is now in for Caleb. That moves AJ to the 4. Caleb's coming off the bench, still getting 24 minutes a game. Jalen Wells right there with him, 24. And then we're going to have Knecht, Dort, and Pettiford just kind of mix in off the bench. I'm starting to feel better about myself. I'm starting to feel better about where we're at with this team. Because I was a little concerned. I'm like, am I doing the right thing? You know, are we heading in the right direction? The answer is obviously yes. Let's check our stats and everything. I like to do that around after the cup. Oh, beautiful. So AJ's leading the team at 22 points. George right behind him with 20. That's a big jump for him. Yeah, he wasn't great last year. Big jump for him. Ace Bailey's finally figuring it out. You love to see that. Duren at 16-11. Let's be honest, he's been a rock the whole time. He's been a rock. Caleb Wilson coming off the bench hasn't missed a beat. You got to love a guy that'll just adapt to his role and do whatever it takes to win. Okay. Ausar's been pretty ass. Ausar's been pretty ass. That's the one issue here. Ausar has been awful. I don't think we can trade him, but we can talk about benching him. Now, mind you, I did sign him to a 1-in-1 team deal just in case he didn't work out. So, you know, we're not worried about pleasing him right here. But we're going to leave him in for now because we are 21-6. Absolutely could do the Celtics next. We won 61 games, and ain't that about a bitch? Supposed to be on the Clippers. Casper Jackass. We have finally reached the pinnacle. We are the best team in the NBA with 61 wins. AJ Debasda is our leading scorer yet again, 22 a night, 4.5 rebounds, 5 assists. Keyonte George right behind him, 20 and 9. I love to see that out of my point guard. Ace Bailey is finally putting it together. He's figured it out. Caleb Wilson didn't miss a beat off the bench. Jalen Duren, big night. Like I said, I'm not happy with Ausar Thompson stats, but we're winning games. I can shoot him some bail. Zero Fears jersey goes so hard. I can't lie to y'all. We got the Pelicans in the first round. Should be light work. It was. We beat them in 5. We have won a playoff series that is major for development. We got the Dallas Mavericks in the second round. This one's kind of scary. I mean, they're actually not that great of a team, but I mean, Cooper Flag is a beast in 2K. Beat them in 4. We are on to the conference finals. We are on the verge of doing something crazy, but if we want it, we're going to have to beat the back-to-back champions. It ain't going to be easy beating that, man. I can tell you that now. Make it a series. Come on, make it a... Oh, man, we lose in 5. So Anthony Edwards in his Kobe mode, he literally just three-peated. They beat the Hawks. The man just three-peated. The league for... obviously, he's got to play a few more years. The man just played 25 years of NBA basketball. That is crazy. We'll take Sanan Han. I do think we bring Asar back. I would be kind of boneheaded not to, considering we were winning games with him. Now, I ain't gonna lie. He might be benched, but we have to bring him back. He might, actually. He's still here. Yeah, I love this. We're bringing in Pascal Siakam. Obviously, he's past his prime, but we are going to ring chase with him. He's going to come off the bench for us. He's going to be massive for us. And that's about all we need to do. That's really about... Oh, we'll bring in Bobby Portis for just... Nope. No, we won't. We'll bring in Onyeka Okongwu just for some insurance. No, we won't. We'll bring in the Time Lord. Just for a little insurance off the bench, we'll bring him in. And Ace Bailey is up to an 87. AJ DeBansta up to an 85. Caleb Wilson didn't get better. Obviously, we benched him. That was kind of our fault. Pascal's still in 85. He didn't really drop off. We're about to be in good shape here. So this is to make room for Jalen Wells to go to the backup too. We're going to trade Dalton Connect and Lou Dort plus a second-round pick to bring in Walker Kessler and Keon Ellis. That's a championship move if I've ever seen it. And this is something we're going to keep a very close eye on, right? Asar Thompson will not be starting to start the year. But if we notice, like, hey, the year ain't going how we want it to, we're going to change that. Guys, we went crazy. 70 wins is diabolical. Victor Wembanyama wins MVP. But look, that ain't what we studied. That ain't what we care about. Hang on. This is what we care about. We just won 70 games. We just dominated the league. Look at AJ DeBansta with his best season to date. 22 points on 57% from the field. Keontae George. And you know what I love about this? Everybody's just doing what they do. That's our motto here. Just do what you do. Do what you do. Hashtag that. Put it on a t-shirt. Do what you do. We got Portland in round 1. This should be no problem. We're going to show them how to play basketball. Thank you. Yes, sir. Talk to Owen. Moving on to the Spurs. Now, this one could be a problem. They got a man named Abraham John Makerbowl. That's a gentleman's sweep for you. OKC in the conference finals. So with a chance to go to the finals, we do not have to play the team that three-peated because they lost in the first round. Instead, we're going to have to get by Shea. They take game 4. We take game 5. AJ DeBansta is your Western Conference Finals MVP, and we are in the championship playing the Washington Wizards. We take game 1. That is massive. Keontae George leads the way with 25 and 6 despite shooting 4 of 15. Oh my God, he was on his SGA vibe. We take game 2. AJ DeBansta 29 points. Keontae George 28, 6 and 12. Ace Bailey 25 and 10. What you do? We take game 3. And look at this. Ain't nobody going crazy. We're just doing what we do. Oh my God, it's electric. It's like, how could you not love it? How could you not love it? Can we sweep them? Can we get the sweep? Maybe a jump in opportunity. We may get to see some basketball. No, we won't. We win. AJ DeBansta drops 30 points, and just like that, get your brooms out, make them talk to Owen, make the phone call, dial them up because this series is over. AJ DeBansta is your finals MVP, and just like that, the job is finished. Your Los Angeles Clippers, for the first time in NBA history, are NBA champions. Off the back of the deepest roster you'll ever see, and I'll concede we didn't have a superstar. It's a fact. We did not have a superstar, but we were loaded with talent. Everybody that played was a starter. Guys, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun, and I'm not going to lie. Completely transparent, that was more fun than last week. Yeah. As always, until next time, fellas.